You've got a liberal Democrat in the American sense, you've got a conservative in the European sense, and yet it's in their mutual self-interest to be buddy-buddy during this trip. President Obama gets the plus of having a popular foreign leader, happily trail him around swing electoral states like Ohio. And Prime Minister Cameron, who's having a tough time here at home, gets to play the statesman, gets to fly on Air Force One. It's lots of fun, lots of great pictures. Obviously, the optics, the visuals are great. The wives are looking great, getting along great, coming over great.
It all sounds very great, but if we were to be a fly on the wall, what do you think we wouldn't be, or we would be hearing?
I think we'd be hearing a lot more disagreement than is apparent, from the news reports. They completely disagree on economic policy. They have done, for some time. They disagree on the Falklands. I think there's more disagreement on Afghanistan than has been suggested. And the most pressing issue in which there's disagreement is on what happens about an Israeli strike if it happens against Iran. President Obama opposes that, but electorally he'll have to support Israel. Prime Minister Cameron is in a different position, and so therefore he has far more flexibility in terms of whether he can sort of speak his heart and his mind on those issues.
And of course, discussions on Afghanistan, saying that it is time now for the Afghan army to take more control so that the coalitions can come out. It's a very, very difficult time.
It's very difficult. It's very delicate. I think Prime Minister Cameron has a valid point. His concern is Obama is so keen to get out quickly, or at least quickly now from this point on, that British troops do risk being left exposed. And that is obviously both dangerous to the military, but from Prime Minister Cameron's point of view, dangerous to him politically as well.
And of course, we are in a presidential election year. We've got the Republicans searching for a nominee. What kind of relationship do you think David Cameron has or hasn't with the potential?
The problem for David Cameron is he doesn't have a relationship. On this trip, he has consciously snubbed the Republicans, particularly Mitt Romney, who almost certainly will be the Republican nominee and quite plausibly might be the next president. It's very short-term Cameron's strategy of exploiting his relationship with President Obama, because if Mitt Romney wins, he's going to have to do some fancy footwork, Cameron is, to sort of get back on side with someone who ideologically you would assume he would be in concert with, and his party and the Republican Party in the States have very long, very strong historical ties.